Hey there, this is Sam Peters, and here's a super quick lesson on how to read tabs. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you dig the video and you'd like to see more of this kind of instruction, click the link in the description below and visit me at patreon.com, where for only a few dollars each month you can access all my instructional videos, tabs, backing tracks, and other supporting educational materials. Now how about we learn how to read tabs? According to Wikipedia, tablature, or tabs for short, is a form of musical notation indicating instrument fingering rather than musical pitches. In layman's terms, there are 6 lines that represent the 6 strings of the guitar. Those strings, in order from lowest to highest, are E, A, D, G, B, E. Now, I've heard many mnemonic devices used to help remember these strings. My 2 favorite, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie, and another clever one, every awesome dude goes bald eventually. Whatever you choose, it's super important that you know the names of these strings. Now, the guitar is a fretted instrument. This is the nut. This is our first fret. Let's put our first finger, also known as your index finger, right behind the first fret of the low E string. This note is represented on our tablature as 1 on the low E string. Let's do another one. Let's place our second finger, or our middle finger, on the 3rd fret, just behind the fret, on the low E string. This is represented as a 3 on our low E string. The choice of fingering is mostly left up to you. If the author of the tab wishes to have you use a specific fingering, usually they'll denote it above or below the tab. For our purposes, I will denote it above the tab. Now let's try something a little bit more complicated. Let's read and play a chord. Second finger, or middle finger, on the low E string, 3rd fret, right where it just was. And our first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. And our 3rd finger on the high E string, 3rd fret. Alright, that is a G chord. Most of the time you will see chords and their fingerings written above the tab using a chord diagram. Now let's try this simple phrase we've all heard before. Now you take a turn, see if you can put it together. Alright, here's another one. Now you try it. And here's another well-known phrase that makes use of a slide and a hammer-on. Alright, so this is the slide, and here's the hammer-on. There are other symbols that we need to be aware of. These are the most common. Here's the pull-off. Don't forget the down and up picking cymbals. The bend. Once in a while you'll encounter other symbols, but for the most part, if you understand what we've covered in this lesson, then you'll have a strong foundation to start from and a lifetime of music waiting for you to discover it. Thanks a lot. Hope you got a lot out of it.